they go. Imperia missed it a bit, and Levens Halls missed it by 6 or 7 lengths, I guess. Double again away well as they go to the first with Turn to Bourbon, Dobbin, Deans, Imperia. Long range was badly checked at the first, no real damage done. Selborne behind it with Vice Master, Mount Olympia, Prince Habit. Chief Lone Smoke's back about 4th last as they go to the second. Then the Builder and about 5 lengths Levens Halls. Not a lot of pace on. Inertia's pulling hard at the jump in front of the grandstand, about a length in front. Long range second as they go to it. One away Turn to Bourbon, then Dobbin, Deans, double again on the rail, and a length further back Prince Habit, Chief Lone Smoke behind them. Selborne the rail. Vice Master one off the rail. 3 deep Mount Olympia out of the straight. 2 lengths to the Builder and 3 to Levens Halls. 2100 to go in the hurdle, and an Imperia about a length and a half from long range getting a nice run. 1 to double again, inclined to pull a bit and has come off the rail and has pushed Turn to Bourbon 3 deep momentarily. 1 to Dobbin Deans, a length and a half Chief Lone Smoke midfield and settled nicely. Then Prince Habit as they go to the 4th. 2 to Mount Olympia, Selborne, 2 to Vice Master, another couple to the Builder, and 4 to Levens Halls. At the 1800 along the riverside, Imperia about 3/4 long range. Double again's pulling very hard out wide. Dobbin Deans on the rail, between horses Turn to Bourbon, Prince Habit, 3 to Chief Lone Smoke, given plenty of time to settle. A half to Mount Olympia, about 3 to the Builder, Vice Master 3 deep. Selborne the centre and 8 lengths Levens Halls. At this one at the 1500, Imperia got into it a bit. Selborne wrapped it badly, and double again allowed to stride up and join Imperia at the 1400. 2 lengths long range, Dobbin Deans, a length and a half Turn to Bourbon, Prince Habit the rail as they go to the next. A length further back Mount Olympia, then Chief Lone Smoke, Vice Master hit it hard. Selborne hard ridden, the Builder the rail, and 6 lengths Levens Halls. 1100 to go. I think they've got 3 to go after as they get over that one. And double again straight to the front, about 3/4 to Imperia and 2 lengths away then to long range. A half length Dobbin Deans, 1 to Turn to Bourbon, Prince Habit. Mount Olympia's improving at the 1000 and travelling all right. 2 to Chief Lone Smoke, who's giving them a good lead at the moment. 1.5 the Builder. 2 lengths further back to Vice Master, 3 to Selborne and 3 to Levens Halls. 800 to go, 2 hurdles to negotiate. Double again on the outside, Imperia the rail. They're 2 lengths to long range, Dobbin Deans, and here's Mount Olympia who's cutting loose around them. And Chief Lone Smoke's not far behind him. Turn to Bourbon in that group of horses. Hooking out Prince Habit, and about 3 to the Builder who's running on pretty well. Good finish coming up in the hurdle as Mount Olympia and double again are together with long range Imperia. Dobbin Deans down on the rail. Prince Habit trying to thread his way through, and here's Chief Lone Smoke. And also coming home well is the Builder out wide over the second last. Chief Lone Smoke's quickly gone up and taken the lead from Mount Olympia and long range. They're clear of Prince Habit and the Builder. At the last, Chief Lone Smoke comes to it. He got over it all right. He's about a half to 3/4 in front of Mount Olympia. Prince Habit's running on strongly with long range and the Builder. Mount Olympia's kicking back. Chief Lone Smoke's about a neck in front to a half length, and Reg Jennings punches him right out and he'll win. About a length on the line to Mount Olympia. Prince Habit third, 2 or 3 lengths away. The Builder long range, Turn to Bourbon, Dobbin Deans, double again Imperia. A long gap Vice Master, Selborne, and Levens Halls was last out of the barrier and last to finish.
Racing in Sydney, here's Ian Craig.
Hill of Grace, and 2 lengths away next, and hard-ridden God Tourist. Likewise So Joyful, 2.5 Charlayer, and last is Bionic Joy. Travelling to the bend, they have 500 to go, and Melissa's Bells raced about 4 lengths clear. Second is Mithra on the inside, and third Cafe Opera would need to get a spurt on. And then Hill of Grace followed by God Tourist, straightening up now. And Melissa's Bell about 2.5 lengths on Mithra, running a nice race fresh. And 2.5 lengths away, third is Cafe Opera, 200 to go now. The rider draws the whip on the leader, Melissa's Bell. Mithra's rider's gone for the Persuader, then Cafe Opera. Melissa's Bell at the moment is holding Mithra, followed by Cafe Opera, So Joyful and Charlayer. But Melissa's Bell is going to prove much too good in the first. And Melissa's Bell scores by just under 2 lengths to Mithra. Third home was Cafe Opera, followed by Charlayer with So Joyful, a good margin, God Tourist, Hill of Grace, and Bionic Joy was last.
Impressive winner number 3, Melissa's Bell, Mark de Montfort, the winning jockey. Past the post, the placings are 3, 8 and 4. Mithra, number 8, a good debut. Second and third for the favourite Cafe Opera.
Rate 80, Mount Olympia 125, Prince Habit 135. The trifecta was 67.65, and the Quinella $6.20. Interim dividend.
Hill, the Mona handicap 384. Correct weight is there. Melissa's Bell first, $2.35 and 70 cents. 8 Mithra, 95 cents, and third 4 Cafe Opera, 75 cents. $7.25 Quinella, and the trifecta 44.75. Update.
Racing this time and away fairly, getting away a little slowly, Jalamble. Away nicely was Jala, who'll lead them up from Mohawk Bell. Persian Cyrus trapped deep, pushing up in the centre, Knight of Edinburgh, followed close handy by Trackmaster working into the race early in the piece. That Taft's a fair way back, about 5 off the lead. Over on its inside, Jalamble, and going up ahead of it, Defiant Wonder. At Taft not in the race at the moment, and 3 to Solac. They come before the turn. Motivato Philly flying. It's Jala by 3. Second position held by Trackmaster. On its outside, Knight of Edinburgh, down on the rail, pushing through Mohawk Bell. 2 then to Defiant Wonder, followed on the inside by Jalamble, and that Taft, he'll need to get a cab. He's well back, third last. Second last, Persian Cyrus. Last, Solac. Jala kicked and got 6 in front as they straighten. Ran towards the 200 with the blinkers on for the first time. She's clear. At Taft into the clear out wider, starting to motor home, but Jala's got an enormous break. She's 5 in front. At Taft will run the Quinella. Jala keeps going by. Gee, these blinkers can make a difference, can't they? Jala goes to the post, a comfortable winner. She wins by 4 to At Taft. Then third, about 5 lengths away on the inside, was Mohawk Bell. Trackmaster, Defiant Wonder, Persian Cyrus with it. Then Jalamble close up from Solac, Knight of Edinburgh.
Placings, first event in Adelaide, 4-1 and a photo between 6 and 3, but it should be number 6, Mohawk Bell, third. Big winner. The plunge horse, Jala, successful in race number 1, 4-1, and possibly number 6 for third.
Monday. Just about set. If something can win this impressively, then it's the Blood Horse Breeders, I guess, for them during the March Carnival, or even the Blue Diamond. Light on. Ready. Racing. Baronia began well. Rich Habit away okay. Jewel of Biscay ran into Outlook after the start. Rodjack away only reasonably. Gone showing good speed in the early stages, and so's Port up there with them, and Proud Swelter in the centre of the track, and Princess Lala just behind them. Rodjack racing very greenly back about second last. Baronia with the inside rail just led from marching home at the 700. Gone probably shading both of them, and Port behind it with Jewel of Biscay, Rich Habit tucked in behind them. Then Proud Swelter from Come On Angel, Princess Lala. Rodjack knocked over there. Lost about a length and a half, I guess. It's all over the boat and Outlook behind those. 400 out Gone, just led from Jewel of Biscay, Baronia the rail. Wonder Rich Habit starting to wind up from Proud Swelter, Princess Lala, and Rodjack's under the whip from Come On Angel. Gone in front of the 200 for Bridget Payne. Rich Habit's going to be the challenger. Rodjack out wide, running on pretty well from Proud Swelter, but Rich Habit burst away from Gone. Come On Angel and Rodjack out deep, and Rich Habit's going to make it 3 in a row. Gone trying to hang on for the place. Rodjack and Come On Angel coming at it, but Rich Habit wins 3 lengths from Gone, Come On Angel, Rodjack. No luck again today. Then Princess Lala, Proud Swelter marching home. Well, Baronia didn't do a lot. Further back on the field, Outlook, Jewel of Biscay and Port. Well,
Racing in Sydney, here's Ian Craig.
More prominent today, running third, and then comes on the inside Nassau's Daughter making some ground. The American posted 3 and 4 deep, and wider out Sucre Lady, then Ninja Ladrone, followed by Farzak Eagle Mountain, and last of all is Copper Hunter down the back by the 1100, and Truth by 4 now, Sir Valentino. Nearly 2 lengths to Follow My Heart. Ninja going around the outside from Nassau's Daughter, the American Sucre Lady, then Farzak, Ladrone on the inside, 1.5 Copper Hunter, and a length to Eagle Mountain. In this order they go to the side, and Truth's only a length and a half on Ninja. Third position 2 lengths away, Sir Valentino, followed at his quarters on the outside by Follow My Heart. The American posted 3 wide, so too is Farzak, and then comes on the inner Nassau's Daughter, Sucre Lady. 1 Ladrone, Copper Hunter second last, Eagle Mountain whips them in. 500 to go, and again the rider, young Mark Peters, speeds up on Truth. It's 3 lengths Ninja and Sir Valentino, the American. Behind those next is Follow My Heart, and here's Gwilliam William going to the extreme outside on Ladrona to break to Farzak, setting sail for home. And the leader here is Truth. A couple, Sir Valentino, followed by Ninja, Follow My Heart, Ladrona and Farzak at the 175 now. Truth Rider pulls the whip. On the outside, Farzak and Sir Valentino battle on from Ladrona and Follow My Heart. It's still Truth in front. Cassidy on Farzak chasing Truth, but it will be in vain. And Truth wins the money. Truth by a long neck to Farzak. Ladrone third, and then Nassau's Daughter, Supri Lady and Sir Valentino, Follow My Heart. Then Copper Hunter, the American Eagle Mountain, and last of all...
Big win to Truth, ridden by Apprentice M. Peters. 4, 3 and 2 of the placings past the post. 4, 3 and 2. Big run by the third horse, the English gelding Ladrone.
575 150 gone at 380. Come on Angel 110. Quinella 68.75. Big trifecta for 172, $795.65. And the running double on Chief Lone Smoke number 2 and number 1 Rich Habit, $19.95.
Sydney race number 2. The winner Truth paid $3 even and 90 cents a place. Second 3 Farzak $1.05. Third 2 Ladrone 80 cents. 8.35 Quinella. The trifecta $83.65. The shortness and drift is about ready. Here's Ron Pats.
Racing at the first attempt and best out Speedy Cheval from on the outside, All Time High, and getting up between horses with So Vague on the inside with Cachita. So Vague is reefing double. There's no pace on it all, and Delonde is joining in with them early. Cachita eases back with All Time High dropping to the tail. So Vague is tossing its head about almost uncontrollably for Jim Courtney. He's trying to settle the horse. He's got another grip on it now, and So Vague pulls its way through on the inside at the 1400 under a stranglehold, led by a length and a half Delonde, Speedy Cheval, Cachita, then Little Dav and 2 to All Time High. No pace on as they go along the far side and head to the 1200 territory, where it's So Vague pulling double by 2 lengths to Delonte second at the 1200 metre mark. Speedy Cheval around it within a half length. Then Cachita back on the inside from All Time High, who settled as well as anything, and Little Dav at the tail just lobbing along. They come down the side at the 1000, and So Vague on top by a length and a half Delonte, a length and a quarter then to on the outside Speedy Cheval, and back on the inside Cachita. A length away behind those then came All Time High, and 2.5 to the other one Little Dab with 800 to run. Going to the 700 point, and So Vague given a bit more rain, led by a length and a quarter to Delonte. Cachita getting up on the inside of Speedy Cheval. All Time High getting off the rail now. Little Dab will come deep. They swing to the 600 metre point and go to the 500 towards the turn into the straight, and So Vague with the pace quickening led a length to Delonte. Speedy Cheval comes 3 deep in turn to put the All Time High 4 deep on the swing. All Time High joining in with them. Cachita just behind them, and Little Dav last. In the straight, Delonte grabs So Vague. All Time High given its chance on the outside, but is under pressure. 200 out. So Vague, Delonte, All Time High trying to pick them both up. So Vague, Delonte, All Time High. It's a 3-way go clear of Cachita, Speedy Cheval. Delonte and All Time High head So Vague. All Time High, Delonte. Delonte fights back. She wins, Delonte. From All Time High, So Vague, followed then by Cachita and Speedy Cheval, and last Little Dav.
Brilliant finish that. There was only a field of 6, and look at that. There's only a length and a half between the first 5. Number 3 is the winner. That's Delonte, D. Tootle. There's a photo for second and third. 4 All Time High should get second just in front of number 5, Cachita.
Rich Habit, 575 150, very impressive in the Talon Dirt. Gone 380, Come on Angel 110, the double, the running double on 2 and 1, 1995. The trifecta 795.65, Quinella 68.75. In Adelaide, High 165, no third, So Vague, the favourite. Quinella 955, trifecta 341, 34.55. Light on. Stand all right, and a 10 getting into one on the outside. Racing, and they jumped away pretty well. A bit slow, Century Judge, and Lentigo out the back with Panui Prince early. Sky Chase settled down about 5th. Spacecraft away well to lead Indian Bow. Uncle Sid, Warrikato the inside, County Court. Sky Chase 3 deep on the first turn. Lentigo inside of it, a length to Century Judge and a half Panui Prince. Well, this long odds on favourite, surprisingly back third last as they settle. And past 1,000, Indian Bow 2 to Spacecraft, a length and a half Uncle Sid, 1 Warrikato. County Court fifth, a length and a half then to Lentigo, a half Sky Chase Century Judge and a half Panui Prince. Pace steady at the 800, Indian Bow led 2 lengths Spacecraft, Uncle Sid settled well. Wonder Warricado, 3/4 County Court, a length and a half Lentigo, a half Sky Chase, he's giving them half a dozen lengths and now starting to be revved up 2 to Panui Prince and Century Judge. 500 out on the turn. Indian Bow led a half to Spacecraft, Uncle Sid moved up third, Warricado, then County Court. Sky Chase about 5 lengths off the lead, now being asked to run from Lentigo and Century Judge. Spacecraft took the lead, about 2 lengths Indian Bow. Harry's had to go for Sky Chase. Uncle Sid inside of it and then Panui Prince, but Spacecraft's got a good lead. Sky Chase out after him, but giving him 3 lengths inside the 200 and won't make it. Then Uncle Sid and Panui Prince, and this is a real boil over. Spacecraft away from Sky Chase to win by 3 lengths. Sky Chase second, third Uncle Sid, Panui Prince, Century Judge, Warricado, then County Court, Lentigo and Indian Bow. Fine. And Spacecraft 14.70 and 2.10. Sky Chase 55. Uncle Sid 80. The Quinella was $5.50. The trifecta $153. The big value being that Spacecraft won. And the running double for Rich Habit and Spacecraft 1 and 5, $254.75. A big shock here. 3 lengths by 1 1/4.
Third placing on the inside is Mint Machine, followed by Overland, and then comes Flight Schedule and Redovar caught out wider. Temple front the inner, then Well Accepted, Dragon Breeze, Aeropagus and Wedding Feast is last. Going along past the 700, Delcari bowling along nicely, a length and a half on Milady's Jewel, a half length on the inside is Mint Machine. Then Flight Schedule on the outside of Overland, niggled at a break, then to Redovar, Temple front shuffled back, and then Well Accepted, Dragon Breeze. Second last Wedding Feast and Aeropagus last of all. As they gallop down to approach the corner, 500 out here, and Delcari the favourite, a length on the second elect, Milady's Jewel. Flight Schedule third from Mint Machine, and wider out is Well Accepted. Homeward bound now, and Delcari shows out 3/4 of a length on Milady's Jewel, and Flight Schedule third, then Well Accepted. By the 300 metres, Delcari shifting away from the rails, joined by Milady's Jewel, who pokes the nose in front, and 2 Flight Schedule and Mint Machine. On the outside, however, it's Milady's Jewel in front of Delcari, ahead in it. Delcari resisting strongly. Milady's Jewel and Delcari come to the line together. Delcari looks to have wanted a nose to Milady's Jewel, and third Flight Schedule, followed on the inner by Mint Machine, a nice run. Further away then came Overland and
what a brilliant finish. Delcari looked beaten inside the 200. And Craig William may have got him up right on the post. It could be 1, 2, 3, racebook order. 1, 2, 3 on the third race in Sydney. We'll check.
Now they're almost set. The Rose of Kingston, there they go. Had a fair start. Midnight Madness and Magic Gypsy a little slow to begin, or Magic Heart, I should say, a little slow to begin. Shooting them away well, but caught deep. Calabriaz keeps it out there. Nura goes through to lead from Double Protocol just off the pace. Following that one up was Indian Feather. Then came Magic Heart the outside. About a length and a half, then Midnight Madness caught wide. Captured in the centre and over on the inside vein. Mindy slipping along the far side, an even pace, and with 1200 to run, it's Nura by about half a length. To in second position, Shootingham, and about a length and a quarter back on the inside Double Protocol, anxious to go on. Around the outside, Magic Heart, and then Calabriaz, followed then by Indian Feather, followed by Midnight Madness, Vein Mindy, and last of all is Captured. They go past the 900 on towards the 800 metre mark, and Nura led by 3/4. Shootingham up second, doing a bit of work. Over on the inside at the 800 metre mark, Double Protocol's been given every chance. Magic Heart covers it, 2 lengths away, Indian Feather inside Calabriaz as they quicken the tempo. Then Midnight Madness, and around them Captured with a bit of a move, followed by Vein Mindy the rail. A fairly compact field at the 600 metre mark onto the turn, where Nura just the leader from Shootingham. Magic Heart goes up quickly, a length and a quarter away on the inside, biding its time Double Protocol. Indian Feather pumped up, and around them Captured continues to make some ground. Vein Mindy gets up on the rail, then Midnight Madness, and last of all Calabriaz in the straight. Nura being tackled by Shootingham. Double Protocol under the whip, going for a split, bumping with Magic Heart, gets clear now, and down the outside is Captured. The maiden Double Protocol hit the front. Captured and Magic Heart coming at it, and Indian Feather late. Double Protocol just in front. Captured on the outside is going to capture them all, and Captured gets home to win. Captured goes on to score from either Midnight Madness or Double Protocol or Indian Feather, with Magic Heart all close up, and a great finish. Further back behind those then on the inside came Shootingham, Nura knocked up, Vein Mindy, Midnight Madness, and Calabriaz was last.
Brilliant finish. Two brilliant finishes in the first couple of races in Adelaide. 7 and a photo. There's 3 of them there for the minors, and they are 3, 4 and 5. 7 first and a photo between 3, 4 and 5.
In the third today, Spacecraft was a shock winner at 14.70 and 2.10. Sky Chase, long odds on, 55. Uncle Sid, 80. Quinella, 5.50. Trifecta, 1.53 even. And the running double for Rich Habit and Spacecraft, 2.54.75. In Adelaide, interim dividends captured 7.30 and 1.90. A double protocol, $1, and a dead heat for third between 4 Indian Feather, 45, and 5 Magic Heart, 40. Not often you see that. It's correct weight in Adelaide, by the way. And not often you see horses returning less than 50, but of course it's the fact that they dead heated. In Sydney, at Rosehill, Dalkari, where the protest was dismissed, 1.10 and 55. My Ladies Jewel, 90, and Flight Schedule at 75, and the trifecta, $6.75.